Joining us now to discuss BTC price is Ross Gerber of Gerber Kawasaki. Ross, thanks for joining us. So is Bitcoin leveling out, or are there further bottoms ahead? What do you think?
Are we trying to predict the future of Bitcoin? That would be a waste of time, wouldn't it be? I think the bottom line is Bitcoin trades based off supply and demand. And the supply of Bitcoin is fixed. So we know how much supply is going to come on the market, but the demand has gone down substantially because of the frauds that have happened in the crypto, ecosystem. And you can't expect people to want to dive into a new monetary system if half the people doing it are ripping people off. And you can say that these stable coins or it's an accident or a mistake, but what it is it's fraud, and it diminishes the value of all the legitimate crypto players and all the legitimate coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum. So it's a really tough time. It happens every few years with Bitcoin. Whenever things get good, people get too greedy, and then it forces people out of the market, and it creates opportunities for long-term crypto holders.
So do you see Bitcoin going further, an over 80% decline like we saw in 2013, 2017?
Once again, I have no idea what Bitcoin's going to do. How would you know, right? So my strategy has always been the same for Bitcoin, which is I buy some all the time. I just buy a little bit every week. I used to buy it every day for a while. And you take advantage of the declines through dollar cost averaging, because Bitcoin's volatility is actually the strength of an investment strategy like dollar cost averaging, where now you have incredible volatility. But let's be real, Bitcoin has doubled in the last 2 years. Okay, what's so wrong with 100% return if you started pre-pandemic? This was 2 years ago, So everybody acting like Bitcoin's supposed to go up 10x every 3 years is just not like a realistic return expectation. And the fact that you've made 100% in 2 years on Bitcoin should be thrilling to people.
So at these levels, you're advising clients to buy, but dollar cost averaging.
Absolutely.
And that was the same, a couple of months ago when Bitcoin was around like $60,000.
Once again, we don't care what the price is. If a client comes to us and says, we want to buy Bitcoin, we buy a little for them at a time. Sometimes people want to buy a lot and we say there's too much risk, and so volatility is a given in such a new economic system like cryptocurrencies. And so why not take advantage of it and dollar cost average? Now, we do business through Gemini, and we have a growing crypto business where we focus on Ethereum and Bitcoin. And many of our clients a year ago were dying to get into this. And we have very strict rules on how much Bitcoin we allow our clients to hold. So, it hasn't really hurt our clients at all. But it's an opportunity for long-term crypto believers to buy low, which is what you're supposed to do. When everybody hates it and everything looks like it's going wrong, that's when you got to get in.
All right, Ross, we got to wrap it there, but thank you so much for your insights. Appreciate coming on the show. That was Ross Gerber of Gerber Kawasaki.